I have to accommodate both the things. So please, when you asking a query, just make sure that the concept has been covered. Then only ask the query related to that topic. No need to ask that query that is not related to any topic or that topic is not covered. So, ma'am, I think we can start now.
Yes, sir. We can start. Just give me a minute. I'll give you the permission. You can share your screen. Let me. Yes, sir. You can share your screen and we can start.
So, can you confirm my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Visible.
So, guys, till now what we have covered the basic data types. In that basic data type, we have covered 5 types of data types: integer, float, complex, bool, and string. That is str. And then we started towards that discussing towards advanced data structure, advanced data type you can think of. So in that sequence that we first covered list, and then we covered yesterday itself the tuple. Now I'm going to take a new data. Uh, uh, Sometimes people used to say data structure. Sometimes people used to say basic data type. So I'm going to take the topic of string. So the idea here is the flow will be same. First, we will try to understand the definition of a string, first thing, and then we will try to learn how we can create a string. And once we create a string and store inside a variable, how can play around with that string, that we will see by using some functionality of a string. So guys, continuing with that theme, now I'm sharing my board to you. So Aditi, quickly, can you confirm my board is visible?
Yes, sir. It's blackboard, right? It's
Yes,
visible.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So guys, in string, the first topic, the agenda I'm going to cover, that is how to create a string. How to create a string in Python. So obviously, first question comes in our mind: what is a string? A string is nothing but basically you can think of in the layman terms. You can think of is a collection of characters. For example, your name, my name, where we are trying to basically we have combined some characters, and that those characters is nothing but sometimes we used to say a string. So guys, in Python, you can create a string by enclosing. I am writing at the definition also, by enclosing characters inside single quote like this, and here basically you will write group of characters, or maybe you can use double quotes. Again, you will write group of characters, or sometimes you may use triple quotes as well, triplets, and here you can use group of characters. So all these three methods going to create a string. Now the question comes in your mind: why three methods for creating a string, and all are resulting the same thing? So guys, sometimes what's happened, there is a multi-line string. Multi-line string means that's one paragraph. Let's you talk about one. Think of one paragraph. Paragraph is nothing but you can think of some group of characters we have combined and written in 3 lines. Let's say, for example. So in order to represent such type of string, that is a multi-line string, guys, the Python people used to say use this format. This format is for multi-line format, guys. And in order to that, let's say, then in curiosity, you might ask, can't we create multi-line string by using a single quote or double quote? So guys, yes, you cannot create a multi-string by single quote or double quote. For that, the triplet is given. So guys, make a point over here. This method going to be used when we supposed to create a multi-line string. This is one thing. Now, then again, still you will ask, why then two methods? So sometimes let's say you want to create a string like let's say DP Sharma class. Let's say now let's say you want to create this string. So obviously, as per the rules, what you will say, let's say S is a variable where you are going to store this string, and you decided that you will use single quote. So let's say within a single quote, and you have written DP Sharma, let's say DP Sharma class. Let's say. Now what will happen? Python will see this is starting of the quotes and this is the end of the quote. Python will match over here, and after that Python will see this is extra thing and it will create an error. But your objective is to create a string like this. So Python is saying instead of using single quote, you can use double quote for the starting of a string and end of the string, like this. Now Python will look that this is starting of the string by double quote, then there must be end of the string by double quote. So this symmetry has to be maintained, and now this will be treated as a part of the string, guys. So guys, thumb rule is what? If your original string going to have a single quote within the string, then you have to use double quote. Sometimes there might be a case that your string having a double quotes. For example, let's say I'm writing this string like in this way, let's say, for just for understanding purpose, let's say this is a string and you want this double quote should be a part of the string. In that case, you have to know that enclosed with a single. So guys, the thumb rule is what? I am repeating once again. If you're supposed to create a multi-line string, then you're supposed to use triplets. If you're supposed to create a single line string, and so either you can use this single quote or double quote, but you have to maintain the symmetry. Symmetry in a sense, if your string is starting with a single quote, then end should be with the single quote. If it is starting with double quote, then end should be a double quote. And sometimes there might be a tricky situation that single quote or double quote itself is a part of the string. In that case, you have to be a little bit tricky in a sense. If single quote is a part of the string, then you have to use this double quote. So guys, I am going to show this thing on a Jupyter code. So let me open my Jupyter notebook. So guys, just wait a minute. I'm going to open my Jupyter notebook. So guys, just wait a minute. I'm going to open the Jupyter notebook. So let me just open the Jupyter notebook. So Aditi, till now any query?
No, sir. No, sir. Please continue.
No query. Yes. So guys, this some sort of you can think of creating a string as well as I'm trying to define what is the string. And guys, one more thing. In case of Python, there is no character data type like in case of C or Java. There is a character data type. Here, character means what? You can think in terms of string as well. Character is a special case of a string where the string in which only one character is there. That is character type. Okay. So Python is saying essentially no need to define separate data type for character. Just be specific with a string. If a string with a single character, again we will say it's a string. And obviously, definition is saying group of characters again a string. So please guys make a note over here. So now let me take open a new Jupyter notebook. So new, then Python 3. So I will be just waiting that for that file to be created. And guys, this is once again untitled. So let's say session 4. I have written over here renaming. Now, as I told you, we creating a string. There are so many options by single quote, double quote, or triplet. So I will show you each and everything. So let's say I'm going to create a string with a single quote. Let's say. So I'm just writing HELLO. So you can see here this hello word is surrounded with a single quote. So this is a string, guys. So let's say S is a variable that we have created of type string, and that's going to point the group of character hello. You can check the type of this string type by just the type using type function. It will return str. So this is one way, guys. In the same way, let's say I'm just copying over here, guys, this thing. Now let's say you are going to create a new string. Let's say any name you can give it, any s. Let's say you are giving s1 is equal to this. Let's say. So now just let me write this, and now in fact let me write once again properly. So now I'm using double quotes, guys. Just a minute, let me delete this first, then I will double quotes. Just a minute, guys. Double quote, and here I am writing hello. Now you will see here also basically you will feel basically that same type of string has been created over here, guys. Same type of string created over here, guys. So guys, whether you are going to create a string with a single quote, double quote, not going to create any much difference. Now I'm going to show this example. This is a, let's say your string is let's say DP Sharma class, let's say, and let's say this is end of the string. Let's say you have created like this. Now you might be thinking that your string, is starting that with a single quote. Here, basically, what I have done over here. This is starting of the string. This is the end of the string. You might think as a program in that way, but what computer will think, this is start of the string, and it will go each and every character here, and scanning. And once computer find this is the end of the string, computer will assume. After that, whatever it is there, computer will say it's an error. So let me execute this thing for you. So this is an error, guys. But your intention was that the string should have the single quote within this. So this is an error, guys. So how to create such type of string? So idea is very simple. Just let me copy this once again over here. Control C, Control V over here. Now, guys, instead of single quote, what I will do, I will use double quote. Double quote I have used over here, and double quote I have used over here, guys. Now this is a valid string, guys. Now I can execute this. It will execute it, and now let's say type S, and in fact I have done some typing mistake. Now you can see over here this is string type. So guys, I have explained these two methods. Now the one more method, let's say S3, I'm the new variable, a multi-line type of basically quote. So triplet starting and ending, and now I'm randomly just typing. I'm just multi-line. Now I'm executing this. This got executed. A type of S3. You can see str. Now in curiosity, you might say, let's check whether the single quote is supporting multi-line or not. So let's say S4 is equal to single quote. Now typing randomly something, then randomly something. Now you see this red color, and there is no red color itself saying that something is wrong. So you can see over here. So guys, this is all about how to create a string. Any query, guy, in this? Any query? Quickly, I will take one or two questions. Quickly type on the chat window. If everything is clear, please type yes, yes.
Sir, can you see the Avisheka query in the chat window?
Just a minute.
The second question one.
What is this? Can we keep str inside a str?
Yes.
Str inside a str? What?
A string inside a string.
String inside a string means what? A string inside a string is what? I'm not getting your query.
Avisheka, can you please explain more about it?
Just unmute yourself. Just can you unmute?
Pramod, you can also, sir. Pramod and Pooja is also asking something. You can take their queries.
Yes. Without enter, it will work as the same in line 10. When we check multiple line, it gives. See, that is a different, basically you are using something else. Okay. I am just saying so many times, guys, there's a lot of alternative methods are there, but I am covering the Python in a way, minimal way that is required to understand the data science. Okay, Python is a tool only. The bigger story will start when we start exploring the data science. And once we learn the data science, then we will try to implement it. So guys, list is a different thing and string is somehow a different thing. But I will answer your query. You can't insert a character inside a collection of characters. String is what? Collection of characters. You can't insert. A string is also a immutable, like tuple we have seen. In the same case, string also immutable, guys. That I will basically that cover that all those things. So better to basically all those questions asking that I have planned to cover in next 10 coming minutes. So please guys just have a patience over here. I will answer the queries. So
Yes, yes.
Aditi, right now,
Avishika is also saying he got the point. So great.
yes, now what I'm just Aditi is going to do, I am just asking them all the participants they park their question just for next 15 minutes, because
Mm-hmm.
whatever they are asking that is in my agenda. I about to that I am going to about to explain all those things.
Okay.
So guys, first of all, let me take you on a board once again. So let's say when you define s is equal to hello, let's say for example, and I am taking hello string. So guys, if you go into the memory, the structure will be like this, guys. At memory location first, H will store, then E on the another memory location, then L is another memory location, this L is another memory location, then O is another memory location. So you can think of this is the situation, and basically you can think of this is. Uh, Let me just a minute, guys. Let me draw once again this thing. Let me draw once again. So I'm drawing over here. This is a memory location, and S is pointing over here, guys. So indexing will be same way. The way basically we have seen in case of list or tuple. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And negative indexing will also work in the same way. -2, -3, -4, -5, guys. So guys, same concept that what we have learned in case of tuple or list, same that the concept with reference to indexing operator. This is called indexing operator. Same theory will be applicable over here, indexing operator. I will take your some examples, then things will be much more clear. And slicing operator, also same theory. The way basically we have seen the working of indexing and slicing operator in the same way, the these operator will work in case of string as well, guys. So for example, if I say write print, if I write, if I type the command print s0. So guys, this s0 means basically I am looking a character that is stored at 0th location. So here you can say the output will be h. If I write print s -1, so obviously the answer will be o, because at -1 location this o is stored, guys. So working is almost same. Now if I write print s 2:5, guys. Now see the interesting part over here. So you might be thinking, sir, you have covered slicing operator, and always you have talked about there are two operator. So and you always talked about this is start, this is stop, and this is step. But now, sir, in this case only single. So if this is the case, guys, first of all, before execution going to start, this single going to be converted by the computer into 2. So 2 basically will come over here. This 5 will come over here. This 2 means start pointer. This is the end pointer. And in last lecture, I already conveyed to you, if step value as a programmer, if you have not supplied, in that case, Python will take this responsibility. And before execution start, Python will say, if you have not supplied, I will supply. And Python always supply 1. So what is the idea over here? As a user, if you have supplied a step value, that is fine enough. If you forget, or maybe at the requirement of your logic, in that case, Python will say, if you have not done it, I will done on your behalf. And always, when Python going to done it, it always going to take a value 1, no other value. It always take on value 1. This is called default behavior. If nothing is specified, then default behavior is this. For example, guys, if you are familiar about that cricket, something like that. So, for example, that Rahul Dravid case, always defensive nature. So nothing is specified to Rahul Dravid, then you can think of default behavior. Rahul Dravid is a defensive nature. If you specify, then something else. In the same way, what Python is saying, if you are deciding the step value, fine enough. If you are not going to do it, then on behalf of that programmer Python will say always I will supply 1. So this is the way, guys. So this internally, this thing going to be convert first into this structure, print f, and then this 2 colon 5. Now this 1, intentionally I'm saying this is inserted over here. Once all those 3 things are there, then execution will start. So now you can see over here 2 means start is pointing location number 2, and 5 basically means what? The end. So 5 somewhere over here, imaginary portion. So 5 is over here. So this is the end. This is a start. And step is 1, guys. So you can think of you starting with L, then you will move this L, then from this L to this over here, and then you will jump over near this imaginary value. And this imaginary value is pointed by end. So as I discussed in the last lecture, something is pointed by this end will not get displayed, guys. So the output in this case will be a double L O. So let me take you on the board, and things will be clear, guys. Let me take you on the Jupyter notebook, guys. So just I'm going to take you to the Jupyter notebook. So let me create some some space for you guys. So now let me take you on the Jupyter notebook. So I'm saying S is equal to, let's define a string hello. So I have defined over string S is equal to hello. Now I am saying S2, for example. So S2 is nothing but this is going to display the first L. Or maybe you can say S, or you can say S minus 2. Let's say minus 2. So this minus 2 is nothing but basically this L. Or maybe, to make much more differentiation, let's say I am saying minus 4. Let's say minus 4. So minus 4 basically is nothing but minus 4. You can think of minus 1, this one. So let me take this pen. This is for minus 1. Let me just change the color. This is for minus 2. This is for minus 3. And this E for minus 4, guys. So the output for this corresponding will be E, guys. So let me execute this for you, guys. So let me execute this for you. This will get executed. Now in the same way, if I write S2 colon 5 simple. So as I explained to you, 2 colon 5 going to convert into 2 colon 5 colon 1. And you can see what we discussed, the output is same, is coming over here, guys. So this is, I'm talking about indexing slicing operator. So just I have given some examples. And guys, believe me, whatever theory that we discuss in case of list or tuple with reference to indexing or slicing operator, same theory exactly you can copy over here. Now, guys, I'm going to take a new topic within the string, that is when you compare this list, tuple, or a string. So one important thing that always ask in an interview, people used to ask in an interview, list is mutable and tuple and string immutable, guys. What does mean it? Immutable means once you define tuple or string, you cannot make a change. You are not allowed to make a change, in place change. And change here means in place changes are not allowed, guys. I am saying not allowed. Here is allowed. So let me show this thing to you. So guys, let's say I'm saying, so we have already seen that S is hello, this is a string. Now what I'm trying to say, just my intention is just let's say I want to that change this value, this O, by some, let's say I'm just want to change this O with X. So let's say my intention is just I want to replace the S4 with the X value. So you might think of it will work, but it will not work, because S is a immutable. S once you define, you cannot change. S means a string. Once you define a string, you cannot change, guys. If you try to do so, it will generate an error message. This is error, and it is clearly saying a string does not support item assignment, guys. So please make sure it string and tuple are those data structure that once you define, you cannot change. You cannot change. So, guys, I think now I have answered a lot of queries. People were asking how we can insert a character or maybe in string inside a string. We tried, but we failed to do so because a string is immutable. Sorry, a string is mutable. Tuple is immutable, guys. So this is now I'm going to take a new function that is, let's say, sometimes our requirement is to delete the string. So let's say I want to delete a string. Let's say currently s is having a string hello. Now I want to delete this s. So guys, for that we have to use del functionality and then del s. And this del equally work with list or maybe a string, maybe a tuple. So for example, let's say if I execute this, that means computer has deleted this hello string. Now if you want to cross check it, just type s and try to execute this. Computer will say value error, name error, because s is not defined now. Because s, whatever s was pointing, what I'm trying to say, guys, over here, before this statement, let's say you are at here in this space, the scenario was like this: s was pointing hello. Now, because of execution of this DLS, means once you execute this, what will happen? This resulting the break of this pointer. Once you break this pointer, so s will no more pointing to anyone. Hello is no more pointed by anyone. So both get deleted, guys. That's why you are going to have this name error generated by the computer. So this is basically something how we can delete a string, guys. How you can delete a string, something like this, guys. Now I want to take you some more operation towards a string. So Aditi, can we take some query now, questions?
So one query is there from Raghavendra, and he has sent some error message in the chat box. Can you please see that?
Yes, the same thing is same
Yes.
thing I
Okay.
displayed over here. This is because s got deleted.
Yes, yes.
Something basically we destroyed. Now we want to extract that. That is not possible. After, for example, if you break the glass, uh, in that case, what will happen? You lost that glass. The same way, once you delete something, after that you want to extract it, it's not possible in Python,
Okay,
right?
Raghavendra, does that answer your question right? You can unmute if you want to have any other query. Raghavendra, yes. Okay, great. Uh, Gyani, you wanna unmute yourself?
Any raise hand query? Raise
Yes,
hand.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
He's
good
here.
evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, please show the notebook, sir. Please, some up.
Okay.
Screen. Yes, sir. You have told that string is also immutable,
Yes.
right? So please, if I write a code that s equals to hello, right?
Just a minute.
Yeah,
Just a
please,
minute.
please
Just a
write.
minute.
Please
Just a
write.
minute. I will type for you. Okay.
S equals to hello.
Just a minute. Just let me create a space for
Yes,
you.
Gyani, you're audible. Just please listen to
Yes.
the servant.
Yes, yes.
S is equal to hello. I have typed. Just a minute.
Right. Print it
Just a minute.
now. Print it. S equals to hello.
Okay. Now S will get printed like.
Right.
Yes.
Now, if I want to update, like s equals to high. Now, if I want to update the s equals to high, so is it working or not?
It will work. But friend, the first day, I think you have missed the first two lecture or you have not revised it. See, what does mean it? What does mean it? It means as first, basically, I already told to all you people, this is a equal to operator, assignment operator. Left hand side will be a variable. Okay. And here is a value.
Okay.
The expression, right? And Python always do the treatment for the right hand side first. So in this case, right hand side is hello. So Python going to create this hello object inside the memory. So this has been created in the memory. Now
so high will be updated, right?
So S will pointing to this now.
Right,
this
right.
After execution this. When you say hi, so hi will when you say H is equal to hi, so H hi basically will be created new object.
Right.
Not the same location. This location is different. This location is different. And when you say s equal to y means s instead of pointing to this now, s will start pointing to this.
Right.
So this s earlier one,
Yes.
I'm changing the color, this earlier one, and this one totally different.
So these are immutable. Right. Memory location are different. Okay.
Yes, okay. I am saying in place change.
Yes.
That in place change is possible in case of list,
Right.
not in case of tuple or string, right? So
Yes.
I think I have clarified you, right?
Yes. Now, second question is, sir, you have told that in a slicing operator. Now, if I want to write a slicing operator like this as 2:5:0, so can we write the 0 in the step as square bracket 2:5:0?
See what happened. Such type of question basically when you have we can cover as a programmer, we can cover very limited thing. Okay, whenever you think of is it possible, better object solution is what? Just do it and see the output. What will happen? See, the idea here is if
Slice
you have
cannot be 0.
Yes. If you recall my explanation thing,
right.
I always used to jump.
Yes.
Okay. So how we can jump on the same location? Right. So I think.
So in the forward direction, we step should be in the only plus sign, +1 +2.
Yes.
And the backward and the reverse side, step should be in the -1 -2.
Yes.
Right? Is it
right.
clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other query?
Yeah, no, sir. Is it okay? Fine. So all of you, please write yes in the chat box. Then we'll proceed further.
So now, guys, I'm going to take the board once again. Now, what we have learned, we have learned how to define a string. We have learned that indexing operator working with the string, slicing operator working with the string. Then we have also seen how we can delete a particular string if we want to do so. Now I'm going to take a string operation. So there are two very popular string operations. One is concatenation. Guys, and another is repetition. So concatenation is what? Let's say my name is DP Sharma. I used to write like this. And in daily life, we used to say this is a first name and this is a last name. Okay. So here you can think of in this way. I have joined the first name with last name and a space in between them. So you can think of this first name with a one string and this is another string. So what I have done it, I have written one after another. I have written first string S1, then one white space I have left over here. Then I have written another string. So writing a string one after another, maybe a with a space or without a space. So again, I will show you what does mean by with a space, without a space. Okay, so idea is just writing beside one after another, maybe a 2 string, 3 string, 4 string. This operation is called concatenation operation. And in order to do the concatenation operation, you will be surprised the operator is used for doing the concatenation operation, that is plus, guys. So guys, by default, plus is defined for number addition. Okay, so if you are going to use this plus with two numbers, one is before the plus, one is after this plus, it will do the addition operation, it will give the output 5. At the same time, if you use plus before plus, if you are using any string, let's say string 1, then plus, and then you are using string 2, it will not going to add like this, it will concatenate one after another. So this is a overriding of plus operator. Means by default plus is defined for adding two numbers, but Python will see it if plus is that string is that after the plus and before the plus is there in a particular statement, then Python will say, oh, now user wants a specific operation. Rather than adding two numbers, user wants to concatenate two strings, right? So for example, let's say if I define S1 is equal to DP, let's say one string, S1, and S2 I'm defining Sharma like this. So when I write S1 plus S2, means before plus this is string, after plus this is string, this will result, guys, DP, and without any space, whatever string is there, guys, it will write like this. It will not by default take any space, guys. Okay. Now the question is, you want a string like this where in between these, this is a space that you want. How we can do it? So for that, we have to define a string in a tricky way. Let's say I'm defining S1 is equal to DP. And in S2, what I am defining Sharma, but I am just leaving first character as a blank character, and I am starting this Sharma one character. This one space is left over here, guys. Here nothing has been specified. This is left over, blank space. Okay. So when you know that concatenate with this formula S1 plus S2, what will happen? It will say DP, and this space will come over here, then Sharma. So this is an illusion only, that you will feel that two string has been concatenated with some white space. No, white space itself was a part of the second string. That's why you are feeling like this. So guys, please make a note over here whenever you are doing the concatenation with plus operator in Python. First requirement is what? Plus required two string, one before the plus operator, one is after the plus operator. Then only plus operator going to do the concatenation for us. Otherwise, plus operator in default behavior, it is allowed for adding two numbers, guys. So this is one thing that I want to cover over here, guys. So that I will show you with the example. Apart from this, before going to the Jupyter notebook, just see this multiplication operator. And if I say multiplication operator, one default thing comes in your mind. Let's say we want to multiply two numbers. So you will say 15. This is one default behavior, but Python is saying on a special condition, the behavior of this operator may also be changed. The way basically the behavior of plus was changed in case of string concatenation. In the same way, this star can also be that behave in a different way. If we basically instead of passing numbers, we pass some specific thing to this. So this going to act as a repetition operator. Repetition operator. What does mean it, guys? Just see this example. What I'm trying to say, let's say if you pass basically, let's say one string hello, and then you are using this operator, multiplication operator, and you are saying any number 5. What does mean? You are saying to the computer, please repeat this string 5 times. So please see the difference. With this multiplication operator, if you are passing number 1 and number 2 over here, it will multiply these two numbers. No repetition, just multiplication. But Python is saying with the star operator, if you supply string 1 over here and here any number, let's say n1, then it will repeat this s1 n1 times. Or maybe like this also. Number is first, then is followed by multiplication operator, then a string. Then essentially you are saying you repeat this string s1 n number of times, guys. So please make a note over here. The behavior will change depending upon the uses. If we are using this multiplication operator with two numbers, one is before the multiplication operator or one is after this, then you are essentially trying to multiply two numbers, guys. But the moment basically you change the syntax, the behavior will also change. The way basically we have seen in case of concatenation. So guys, let me show you this practically to you people. So guys, let me take you towards this over here, guys. So I'm just deleting this. Now just see, pay attention over here. Let me create a space for you guys. So let's say S1 is a string that I'm going to create with my name DP only. Okay. Now I'm going to create S2 string with, let's say, without any space, Sharma. Now if I write S1 plus S2, see the output. S1 is not defined. Something is wrong over here. I think, okay. The reason is S1 is, see, you can see over here, I have not executed this. So if I have not executed this, then that means S1 not going to have this value. First, I have to run this. Now, S1 has learned the value is DP. Now S2 has learned that value is Sharma. Now if I execute this S1 plus S2, it will now it's still showing error. What does mean it? The reason is Python is case sensitive. Python is so sometimes errors are useful in order to learn new concepts. So guys, you can see over here, this is capital S and 2. And here I am using small s and then 2. So guys, Python going to create a difference over here. This A is not same with this. Python is case sensitive, guys. Case sensitive. That's why this S2 to capital S basically you have defined over here, not S2. That's why this error, guys. So let me modify this so that error will be removed. So let me what I will going to do, S1 plus capital S2 I will take. Now you will see the output. You can see over here, two string has been concatenated. Concatenated means one after another string has been written over here, guys. DP Sharma. Now I have also shown you, let's say your objective is to just have a space between first name and last name. What you can do over here, guys, pay attention over here. Now I'm going to define a string. Let's say I'm saying str1 is equal to dp. Let's say dp. Now see over here, I have executed this, means str1 is going to already learn that str1 is having a value dp. Now str2 is equal to, now see over here, the way I am going to define the Sharma. First blank space, nothing has been written over here, blank I have left over there, and then Sharma. Executed. Now if I am going to write str1 plus str2, now you can see the concatenation. You might feel that, oh, is concatenation done with the white space? No, guys. Concatenation, in case of plus operation, the concatenation never done with the white space. Here, the difference over here, this is some sort of illusion in a sense. This white space is a part of the string itself, guys. And in computer, white space also treated as a character, a special character, guys. So maybe this A and white space, like nothing has written over here, both are same in terms of character language. A is also character, white space is also character, guys. So that I want to cover over here, guys. So I think from my side, this is very much explained. Now, any query, guys? Raise your hand if you have any query. Raise your hand, guys. Yes, Aditi, can you unmute?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. People, you can raise your hand if you have any queries, please.
Yes, Neha, you are correct. We can use in this way also.
Sir, there is something from Madhur as well. Can you please see?
Yes. Madhur. Then how can concatenate with desired symbol? Can you unmute, Madhur? Can you unmute, Madhur?
Yes. So, sir, actually, I want to know, suppose I want to do concatenate with dash or underscore. So, in that case, how can I concatenate two string with symbol?
Okay, okay. So first, let me know this string 1 is DP and string 2 is having a white space with Sharma, right? Right?
Right.
Or let me just, in order to understand properly, let me execute this once again. String 1 having a DP, string 2 having a DP Sharma without a space, right?
Yeah.
And let me, so this is the output, right?
Yeah.
You want what, I'm sure, if I'm not wrong, you want DP Sharma, right?
Correct.
So there are two ways. One is basically this way. Let's say you just put this over here. Okay. So now execute this. You can see over one effect. This is one method.
Okay.
Second method is what? Let's say this is not there. Let me execute this once again. DP Sharma is here. And you can see over here DP Sharma. Second object, how we can achieve this? Instead of writing this str this, you write str1 plus, let's say this is also a string, now. This is also a string, right? then
Okay,
plus.
got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this is the way. Yes. Any other query, guys?
No, sir. You can proceed further. I can. Yeah. You can proceed further.
Okay. So now let me just.
Just we have one people in here. Usman, you wanna unmute yourself? Please let me know. Yes, please unmute yourself. Yes, please say.
Hello?
Hello.
Audible.
Okay. Yeah, hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, my question is that, for example, how to concatenate string and number. For example, you have S1 equal to hello, S2 equal to hi.
Just a minute. S1 is equal to hello.
Hello.
Okay. S2 is equal to
S2 hi.
hi.
And S3.
Yes.
S3 equal to 2.
S3 is equal to 2. So what you want? What output do you
And
want?
there is one S4 equal to 1. S4 equal to 1.
S4 is equal to 1. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you want to concatenate is it going to add the number separately or is going to add it as a concatenation?
See. So you want what will be the output of this
I want to
S1?
concatenate without adding the number.
Just a minute. Please allow me to speak. You want the output of this expression, right?
Yes.
Okay. So try to execute over here. Then I will show you my execution also. If you concatenate these two strings,
Okay.
S1 plus S2, it will result another string. Hello, hi.
Yes.
Like this. Okay.
Yes.
Are you following now? Then S3 plus S4. Right?
Yes.
Now
yes.
you are going to take this for solution. So here, what will happen? This is a string. And this is a number. Integer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so computer will get confused. Computer is saying with plus either you pass me string this side, I am okay, comfortable, I can do something. This I know. If computer was also saying with plus you give number, both side number, I can do something. But computer will get confused if you give a string over here and number over here. Computer will say no, it's not possible.
Okay.
Right? There is a one way to concatenate. What you can do before this, you write a plus with S3, says S3 is a number. You just convert this S3 into a string. How you can do it? There is a function str. In fact, that I supposed to cover in the next lecture. So you convert this S3 into this str. Then you can, concatenate. Right?
Okay.
So this essentially is converting S3 number into a string. So this plus now going to have string this side, then this format will be used, right?
Okay.
Am I clear?
Yes, yeah, clear. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Any other query?
Sir, can you please see the chat box? There is something from Pramod.
Okay. Yes, Pramodji can be used S3 start 2. Okay. So let me write like this S3. Just a minute. S3 is equal to star 2. Now you got the answer? Pramod, first of all, you confused with the shorthand assignment operator. Okay. So please have patience. That operator is planned, and maybe next lecture I will be covering different operator, not only assignment operator, relational operator, logical operator, membership operator. Lot of operator I'm supposed to cover. That is a plan for the next lecture, guys. Okay.
Okay, sir. No problem. Please proceed.
Okay. Now, so till now, what we have learned? We have learned how to create a string, and how can play around with the operation with the string, let's say plus operation, concatenation operation, repetition operation. There are some functions also associated with the string. So guys, please pay attention over here function. I'm going to that just a minute, guys. What will happen? I don't know. So yes, there is a function lower. I guess all of people might have used a word in their life. So what I am doing over here, I am going to convert a given string into the lower character string. For example, let's say a string is given to us is hello. Let's say hello. This is a string. I want to convert into a lower character. So what I will do, I will use lower function. Guys, see the syntax. I'm writing with a pen also. A string dot lower. This is one function by which you can convert all the character of a string into a lower. Second one is string with upper. Then a split function is there that I will explain to you. This is very much basically that useful function, that most used function when you talk about data science and when you talk about a string. Then a string, the split is the most used function. So guys, please have a patience. I will be covering some of the concept over here. So syntax is very simple. The commonality in all the functionality is what? That how to use the syntax is very simple. The string, then you say lower. Now see the output. All characters that are present, that are part of the string, now going to be converted into lower. In the same way, if you write like this, hello dot upper. Now see, all character, just a minute, this capital U by mistake, this is small. See, so Python is case sensitive, guys. Up, we have to make sure while typing, there should be no typing error. So you can see over here, now all is has been converted into upper. Now I'm going to use basically, guys, I'm going to explain the split function first. So split function, please pay attention over here. This is most used function in case of data science when you talk about a string. The split function with a string. So guys, let's say my string S is this. How are you, for example? This is a string. I want to split this string into words, for example. So what I will do, I will be using the function split. So what I will going to do over here, S dot, see the syntax. Syntax is same. String, and here basically I have used string directly instead of using variable. You have the both option. You can use the way you want, either in this format or in this format. First you create a variable, then use that variable. So S dot split I'm going to use, guys. And this is going to create a list of words. List of words, or you can say list of string, or you can say list of string. What does mean it? Let's see this example, then things will be clear, guys. So guys, let's say you are writing S. In fact, let me write in a different cell. This S has learned this. Now S dot split. Now please see this. I'm going to execute this. Now list has been created, guys. You can see over here. This is square bracket means list, and each element of the list is separated by the comma. This comma and this comma, and within this three strings you can see over here. How is the one string? R is the second string, and U is the third string. And let's say I'm going to let's say I am just storing this S dot split in a let's say L variable. I am storing this result into L variable. Let's say I am executing once again. Now L going to have the result of this operation. Now see the type of L. So this will be a list, guys. That's why I'm saying list of a string, list of what going to be generated when you top up of a string if you apply this split operation, guys. So guys, once again, you can take one more example. Let's say you take example of, let's say your string is I am fine. This is a string. Now you want to basically going to use the split. Directly you can also use like this. See, this is a string. So guys, actually what happens over here, this string going to be, that partition in such a way with the white space. Whenever the white space is there, there is a break over here. Whenever white space is there, there is a break over here. So this string going to be break into 3 parts, guys. So this is a split function, guys. And now, guys, basically there is a reverse of the split function, that is join function. So while how joining will work, it works in this way. Here, basically, before dot, you supposed to pass list of string. With join, in fact, little bit different, my bad. Instead of the syntax is like this. Instead of, just please pay attention over here. Syntax like this, guys. Syntax is this white space. See the breaking with reference to white, and your objective is you want to rejoin the string, this I am fine. So you are going to use a white space string, then join, and within this you pass I am fine, this is string. See what I'm trying to say over here, guys. So let me execute this for you. I am saying, please pay attention. This is white space, guys. White space, nothing is there. I want to join. See, ultimately what I'm trying to say, join these words, these strings, and in between, keep one white space. Keep one white space. I am trying to say this. Now, dot join. Now, this function, within this, I am going to pass this list. So let me better to copy over here. This I'm passing this list over here. Let me copy over here, guys. Copy it. You can see over here. I am passing list of string, guys, within the join, and see the output. I am fine. And now one interesting thing. So what you are trying to essentially say over here, you are saying, please join those string with each other, and in between just place this white space. That's why you are joining this string with this and placing white space. Now, sometimes you want basically instead of white space, let's say I want plus operator should come. Like I want like this, I, just a minute, let's a minute, I plus M plus fine. Let's say you want in this way. So what you have to do it, guys, over here, just go over here, and here instead of white character, you just place plus and see the output. You are joining the string, one string with another, and in between you want plus operator, you can do in this way, guys. This is another way of doing or achieving the things, guys. So guys, any query on a split function? This is really very, very important function. Any query on this, guys? Aditi, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any query?
Yes, sir, there are many. So let's do one thing first. Let's take the queries from chat box, and then I will unmute people. Now you can see all the queries from chat box.
Better to unmute. We will take 2 or 3 queries, almost same nature type query.
Okay, sir. Okay. Goshant, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Okay. So first of all, if we don't want anything like plus or a space between these words, like I am fine, I just want a repetitive I am fine. So I'll just remove that quotations, and the command will be dot join I am fine, right?
Like this, you can do like this. Can you see over here?
Okay. I saw it.
So essentially what trying to do over here, you are joining the string with reference to a particular character, and character is what? Whatever is supplied in this over here. If you are not supplying anything, that means there is no space, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And can you also show one example for repetition? I was just waiting.
Repetition, in fact, I have all, okay, I have not shown.
Yeah,
okay.
True.
So the repetition syntax is what? Repetition syntax is this multiplication operator, same mathematics operator. So Python is so intelligent, Python will recognize before multiplication if any number is there, and after that number is there, Python will say multiply. These are two numbers, right?
Okay.
This is multiplication. Python is so intelligent.
Yeah.
And if you put like this multiplication operator before that one string, and here is a number, Python will say repetition operation, repeat string these many number of times, okay? Or maybe you write like this number first, then operator, then string. Again, Python is intelligent. Again, Python will say repeat. So these two are same.
Yeah.
Right?
So can you show me that example? Numbers are fine. Numbers we can do it, but just wanted to
Yes.
see it string and number ones.
Yes.
Repetition.
Yes. Just a minute. So now let me take a string. I am going to take a string directly. Hello, right? And then let's say star operator. Then let's say 5. See the magic. Can you see the magic?
Yes, got it.
Got it? Or maybe you just reverse it also. You just take, let's say 6 now, and let's say hi. Okay?
Yeah, got it.
Got it? So I think I have done for the string. There are some more functions are there. Let's say one string is given to us, and we supposed to search a substring from that string. Question is, one big string is given to us. Now we are searching a substring. Within that big string. For that you can use find function. So guys, basics I have covered over here, and a string having a hundreds of functions. So as a person level, human level, you can't cover all the functions. You can't remember also all the functions. Only thing is what? You should know the basics of anything. So I think I have covered the basics very, very clearly for a string. Okay. Now you should be clear enough what is your objective, what you want to achieve with the help of a string, that you pass to the Google, and you can write, I want to achieve something. What is the function for achieving this thing with this string in Python? Google will answer to you, right? So this is there. Now I'm clear with this. I'm assuming the string is almost complete for the data science point of view. Otherwise, when you talk about theory, there's hundreds of 200 pages you can easily see in case of Python book.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What we can do is for their practice purpose, we can provide them more material because 200 or 300 of functions we can't cover in a live sessions, right?
Yes. In fact, what I'm
Yes.
planning,
Mm-hmm.
see, once all that data types going to be covered, advanced data type, data structure also, then arithmetic operator. Okay. See, the programming questions always basically be having a combination of 3 or 4 concepts, right? So once we covering something, let's say down the line, maybe in next 3-4 lectures, after that we will be in a position to give some exercise to those people, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's very important so that they have some assessment and they can do
Yes,
before joining the sessions.
yes. Now, guys, I'm going to take that new data structure, that is set and dictionary. So, guys, let me just take you on the board. So, first of all, so what is set and why we want to use set? So, set, someone from, let's say, from mathematics background, they might connect. Oh, Python also having a set, the way math having set. Yes, you are right. Same type of concept is available in Python. That is not in the case of C or Java, but Python is supporting set. So set, like in case of this is, guys, let me just write this. All now I am sure everyone must be familiar with this symbol. If they see this symbol in Python language, they easily will say this is a list, sir. If they see this symbol, then they will say, sir, this is a tuple. Okay. If something basically within an enclosed bracket may be a single quote, double quote, they will say it's a string, sir. What about set? So in case of set, guys, this bracket is used for the set, guys. This bracket is used for set, guys. Okay, this is symbolic representation. But again, the question is, in fact, in last lecture, someone was asking, sir, can you give a scenario where we will prefer to use list, and then another scenario we will prefer to use tuple? In the same way, why we want to use that set in programming? This is a mathematical thing. Why we want to use over here? So idea here is, if you want to represent group of unique value as a single entity. Okay, what I'm saying, let's say some values are there. So in fact, I'm writing the definition. If you want to represent group of values in fact the word is group of unique values as a single entity. What does mean it? So let's say you have defined set like this as, again, set is a, you are seeing a group of unique values, means collection of items are there. But one thing, let's say as you defined 1, 2, 3, 4 mathematical way. So you will feel like that you are writing a mathematical statement. So guys, yes, the philosophy of Python is what? Python syntax is so easy to use. You never feel like that you are learning any programming language. You feel like you're writing a normal mathematical statement that we used to write in case of mathematics without even knowing that the same syntax is that followed by Python program. Okay, guys. So Python is so simple to use. So now this is the set that in this way you can create a set. Now take one more example. What is unique means what? Let's say if you write like this 1, 2, 3. Once again 1 you write and 5 and you write 1. So you might see here 3 ones. This one, this one, this one. So this, when you define it, this is perfectly okay. But interestingly, when you try to print this as, the output will be, guys, like this. 1, 2, 3 and 5 means the occurrence of ones will be once only. That's why unique. Okay, you might write like this, but it will internally convert this and computer will store data in this way only, guys. So this is one thing. And apart from this, there is no order. Let's say in this session, let's say if I try to execute, if you try to execute this as statement after writing this, you might see the output in this order. Sometimes you might see the output in different order. In any order, guys, you can think of. So that's why sometimes set is also called as unordered collection of items, unordered collection of unique values of items. Unordered, I'm repeating once again, I'm emphasizing also, unordered unique values of items. So guys, try to connect this with index operator. If you recall, index operator in case of list was working with that with position. 0 position, 1 position, 2 position, 3 position, -1, -2, -3, -4, guys. Now I am saying here in case of list, this is a collection of items there, but it's unordered. Means there's no order fixed. Sometimes if you print this as, it may be printed in this order. Sometimes you print this as maybe in this order. So obviously when the order is not fixed and indexing operator work with order, this means numbering. Because let's say in case of hello, HELLO, this L is defined for this location. All the time, whenever you print this, this will be printed in this way. So S2 means this L is defined over here. Then nothing is defined over here. And so obviously you can think of, let's say if we try to print S2 over here, here sometimes 3, sometimes 2. So there is no meaning. So that's why Python is saying index operator and slicing operator is not defined, guys. This is an interview question people used to ask. See, list is a collection of items, tuple is a collection of items. In the same way, set is also a collection of items. Still, the indexing operator and slicing operator perfectly working in case of list and tuple. Why is it not working in case of set? The reason is here, because list is an ordered collection of, unordered collection of items. So in one printing, the order is different way, different things are printing different order. In another printing run, you might see a different order. The numbers are getting printed over there. So guys, please make a note over here, guys. Okay, and this set is mutable. Mutable means what? Till now, what we have covered? We have covered list, tuple, and then we have covered string. Now I am covering set. So guys, see that I have intentionally written in this way. This is mutable category. Mutable means once you create it, you can change it. And here you can't change it. Here you can't change, guys. List and set, a tuple and a string. Here you change it. Here you can't change it, guys. This is the way. Okay, guys. So this is one thing. Once set is created, you can change. Change are allowed. So guys, let me summarize once again. First of all, how to create. You can create by using curly braces, and each item within the list is going to separate with the comma, same as a list. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So this is a set we are creating with the 3 elements. Okay, and you can cross check it when you say type of S, the output will be set. Okay. In the same way, as I told you, let's say if you write like this 1, 2, 1 only, that's it. Then when you try to print this S, the output will be maybe 1 and 2, or maybe 2 and 1. First of all, repetition is not allowed. That's why I have used the word unique. Second, unordered. Maybe in this order things get printed, or maybe in this order things get printed. And because of this phenomena, this index operator, and slicing operator not defined, guys. This is one thing. So I'm going to cover in coding also. One more thing, guys. One more thing. Let's say now sometime maybe a question in your mind, sir, you have covered list, tuple, or a string. Can we define set through list? For example, let's say list L is equal to defined like this 1, 5, 8. Let's say. Can we convert this list into a set? Yes. You use in this way. Let's say S is equal to this. Use this function set. Within the set, you pass this L either this way, or you write like this set, and within this you pass 1, 5, 8 like this only. This is some possibilities. Sometimes you want to create an empty set. The way basically we have created empty list. To create empty set, just simple curly braces without any value. So guys, some basic concept I have covered for the set. Let's just go through the code and check it. So guys, any query? Any query, guys?
Yes, many participants have raised hand as well. So let me once see
Yes,
in the
yes,
chat option. Sirdhar is saying, can you please show set mutable example?
yes. I will show.
Yeah.
Any other?
Okay, this will cover in the next part. Siddharth, please wait for that. And Gyani, if you want to unmute, you can.
Yes, sir. Sir, very good evening again.
Very good evening.
Sir, you have told that we can split function. We can split our string according to the spaces. Now my string is like this: how plus r plus u, right? So can we split how?
Just a minute.
Yes, please write it. How plus plus sign r plus u. Now I want to split it. So can we split it?
With reference to which character?
So because you are saying that with the space we can split it.
See.
So my question is split function by default.
Just please allow me to speak. By default, split function going to split the string. Split means breaking the string with reference to a particular that character. So till now what I have covered, in fact I can't cover all those things, but concept is like this. Let's say this is a string, and we have seen that we have used split like this only, right? So essentially here we are passing a white character. So we are essentially breaking this string with reference to white. Whenever white character is there, you can draw the vertical line on the white character, on that character.
Right.
And this is one portion, this is another portion. Now, if you use instead of this plus. So whenever you see plus, you can just break the string, just draw a line on this plus character. This one part is another part. This is another part, this is another part. Okay. Or maybe
Right.
you can use split. Let's say A. So whenever you see A, in fact,
Yes.
let me. So idea is clear, na?
Yes. Yes. Now, second thing, how plus R star U, and can we now split it?
What can you say what?
How
Plus
R
R
into multiply U.
U.
How are you? Yes.
Okay.
Now I want to split it.
Sir, please try to understand. This is a split function. Whatever character you give, with reference to that character, it will break. Let's say if you put O over here, right?
Right.
Understand the concept. Where is the O? This is the O.
Yes.
You just think of imaginary, the computer has drawn this O, that line on this O. Now O
Right.
is hidden, but line is there. So this is one portion, this is another portion. Then computer will go and search, where is O?
Yes,
Nothing
yes,
is there.
Okay.
So in the same way, whatever you think of, whatever string the character you pass, in that way it will split.
But there are two operators, na? Plus and the star. That's what I'm asking. So can we write?
Sir, please understand. Plus is for concatenation, star is for repetition, and split is something else.
Yes.
No need to mix there. Plus is something else, and split is something else. In split, what we are saying essentially, if our objective is to break, let's say, think in that way in English terminology. One English sentence is there, and your English teacher is saying just find the part of a speech. That means breaking the statement, the English statement into words, right? So for that you will use the split function. Plus is something else basically, that is concatenation. You are concatenating. If you please write first name then second name. That is something different, and repetition is something different. There is no that logical matching with split or this, right?
No. I am not asking the repetition right now. So please remove star. Make a minus sign here. No issue.
So what you are going to get in that case? I have done it. Then what will happen?
Yes, I think there should be an error, because there are two operators, na? Plus R and minus sign.
Plus and minus here.
Only minus. Yes.
Sir, please try to understand what is string. Group of characters enclosed with this.
Yes.
Computer is not saying this is a plus. Computer is saying it's a character in this case.
Yeah, right.
Because it's string.
Yes.
Yes. So that's why there will be no error.
But how can it be? Okay. So how it will be the first string, and after that R minus and U, it will be the second string, right?
Sir, you are saying how?
It will be the first string after splitting.
R. Just a minute. You want this? Let's say U. I am writing U. Okay. U instead of this.
And dot split.
Okay. Dot split. In the split, you want inside this, you want something?
I want to split the three words different. How different? R different, U different.
Okay. So see, split work with reference to a character. You search that character and split with reference to that character. For example, if you put over here plus, so essentially you are saying search plus wherever it is there, just draw a line over here. Now portion automatically.
This is first, this is second. Yes.
Okay. Now you are saying that you break into three parts with the split is not possible in this case.
Yes.
Okay. For that you have to use regular expression. That is another concept in data science. Okay. This is used in natural language processing, NLP.
Yes.
Okay. So every function having their limitation. Split is saying simple thing. You want to break a string with reference to a character. That's it.
So in a nutshell, in a conclusion, a split function can split according to a one character only.
Maybe a mixed match is there. I know it is there, but for simplicity and what is our requirement, this course is for data science,
Yes.
not for NLP. So I'm not covering that in that much depth, right? And that is not possible also.
Yes.
Yes, Gyani, I also noticed like most of the questions and concepts are related to the ML and TL. So please take a note of it, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, sir, there is one more question in the chat box from Bellagika. So, can you please take a note and then we'll proceed further. And yeah, this will be the last question maybe because it's only 10:30 is already here.
Which question?
Please see in the chat box, the last one only.
Okay. From the length of a string. Yes, from the length of a string, you can calculate how many elements are there. Yes, you are right.
Okay. Yes. Okay, sir. And sir, from Sirdhar as well, there is question. Sridhar.
Sridhar, what is he saying? Can you please set a mutable example? Yes, guys, I can show you right now. See over here. Yes, see over here. I am saying, let's say s is equal to 1 comma 2. I've created set over here. Now see the ID of s. This is ID of s. Note down it. Now I am saying s dot add. This is one functionality by which you can add some more number over here. So let's say I'm adding 3. Let's say in this case, I have added over here. Now see after addition. In fact, I want to show you what is the whether addition has done or not, successfully done. Yes. Now see the ID of s. See the same address. So I think, am I correct now? This is mutable. In place change allowed. Same address on the same address. In place change is allowed. So guys, so see, make a note over here. I have used the add function. What is the syntax? Say any set and then use add, and within this, which element you want to add. Now, sometimes your requirement is to add multiple elements. Instead of one element, to add multiple elements, for that function is update. So the syntax for update is what? S dot update. S here is essentially here is set update. This is a bracket. Within this, just list of elements that you want to add over here. Just pass as a list of element, as a list, and this update will happen over here. And this is also a in place, guys, because set is mutable. So guys, set is done. Now in next lecture, I will be covering dictionary, and after covering dictionary, I think almost all data structure may be a simple basic data types or advanced data types sometimes, or we can say data structure is covered. And so maybe in the first half an hour, I will be covering the dictionary. And after that, I will be covering going to start the concept of operator. In that, we will be covering arithmetic, logical, relational, membership operator. Lot of operators we are going to cover it. So guys, we are done for the day. Any query? Aditi, now you can take over, and you can, if any technical query, I will answer. Otherwise, any.
Sir, let's take a last query from Sirdhar only, and then we'll wrap up the session.
Yes. What Sirdhar is saying?
Hello, sir. Sharma, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, is it audible? No?
Yes, audible.
Yeah, here now set doesn't have the indexing, no? So this 1 and 2 values in the first expression doesn't have any index 0, 1 for this.
Yes,
so in this case, now if I want to replace 2 with any other number, let us say 1, 5 I want to do, can it be happen?
You are saying that, let's say you want to replace 2 with something else, right?
Yes.
So only the indirect pathway is possible. First, you delete 2. So what you will do over here? You will say s dot remove is a one function. So the functionality you have to explore. Okay.
So remove. S dot remove means which number?
Yes.
Okay. Now, value only we have to do.
Yes. Okay. So this 1, 3, because indexing will not work over here, because indexing means somehow related with the position. Then by position, that seating, so there are 2 types of seating arrangement. One is VIP seating arrangement when there is already a tagging placed over there. Means some
Mm.
order is there.
Mm.
So you can call that person by his name or by that seat number also, because the tagging is fixed, seat is fixed, right?
So
But
yes,
here seat is not fixed, so you can't use indexing. You
yes,
have to use the person name only.
S bracket 0, S bracket 1 will not work here.
Yes, you try, it will not work.
Yes. Okay.
Because this is error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, I hope all you people enjoy the session. That session was enjoyable. Okay, now Aditi, if any other query, technical query, otherwise you can take control and administratively any announcement from your side. Just do the announcement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And guys, if anyone queries is pending, we'll take tomorrow. And before, joining the session, before only we'll, take your queries, and then we'll proceed with the tomorrow's concepts, whatever we are going to discuss. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. And I have, shared my number in the chat box. So if you wanna have any queries, you can send me via WhatsApp. Okay. So that's all for today. And I will send you all mail of this session replay plus one ebook as well, so that you can practice. That ebook you can download, and you can start learning, which is very important. Because what I think is, sir will tell you all the knowledge, sir will give you all the knowledge, but until you will do everything practically from your end, it will not invest your time in a very appropriate manner. So do one thing, I will send you the ebook link, I will send you the session replay for all the day 1 to day 4. And before jumping into the tomorrow's session, see all the session replays, practice all the stuff from your end, and then we'll proceed further with the next topics. I hope everything is clear. Quick yes in the chat box. Very good. Very nice.